Yesterday, I did an amazing race around Swan Assetto Corsa with GT cars. I wanted to share how my race went and why not start with showing my qualifying. So, starting with my qualifying, I head down the main straight. I see a car in front of me, it doesn't bother me at all at the moment. I brake at the 100-meter board, slow down to second gear, hit the apex. I see the car in front of me crash, but there was a car coming out of the pits very fast behind me, so that gave me a little heart attack, not too much that would stop me. Now, close to the wall, I'm going to take as much as curb possible through Eau Rouge, with little lift up to riding on, then just the kilometer long Camel Straight. Beautiful part of the circuit. It's a beautiful circuit in general, my favorite. I was there for the Grand Prix. Now, braking at the curb, it's around 100 meters. 3 downshifts through Les Cours. Gassing through, trying to use as much track as possible, really, and trying to carry as much speed through. That's very important. Then, again, braking at the curb. I get a bit too close to the apex, a bit too much of an early apex, so to say. So I think I lost a bit of time there. Slide braking, using as much track as possible at the exit there to run down cool. Here I usually guess where I brake. I cannot really give an estimate. But I had a little slide there, which definitely killed my time. Not optimal, but I kept on going. Here I did 2 downshifts once I reached the advertising boards. Then fun chicane, going through there. Again, here, as much exit as possible. 2 downshifts at the curb. As much track as possible again. In current day Spa, there's gravel right there. You cannot really roll out as much. You still have the curb, but less place to place your car. But I had a meh exit. Then the run down into Blanchiment. Very fun flat out corner, as you can see.
Just done a 222.54.
Use your exits well.
Mate, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Like I did. I brake a bit after the 150 meter board. Hit the apex, went a bit deep into the corner, and here again went a bit wide to eventually give me a 2 minutes 22.8. Not my best, but not my worst. Then I went for another lap, and there was already a Ferrari parked at La Source. Not optimal, but I kept going for it, pulled the car out nicely. BMW and Ferrari in front of me. I flashed my headlights to say I'm going on a flying lap. Just let me. Ferrari does so, BMW not so much. And it's gonna cost me my lap, because I choked here. I don't like it when people drive too close in front of me during quali, especially when they're on an outlap. As you can see, slid the car there, had to counter steer, and yeah, after that, I couldn't do anything anymore. So now on to the race. Now it was time for the race. Clutch in, shifted up, full gas, this car's traction control. Lights are out. I get a pretty good launch behind this BMW GT3 car. Now, I thought I'm gonna go for the move. Eventually decided not to, and the BMW in front of me took out a lot of people, including the blue BMW. Got slightly tapped, but was back into the race. He qualified P2. He's Haas. He's a key player in this race. He did an amazing race, but I could already see him moving faster than me because I had to do a massive lift through Radion. Now I decided I'm gonna let him through and try to go for the slipstream, see if I get a good advantage out of that, but sadly I didn't. I did not have the feeling that I was catching him, except for now, during the braking, hitting the curb, and I thought, I still have this. I can still go for that P2, even though he has much more straight line speed. I know I can defend. So here, going for Bruxelles, I look at my right tire, and I was too close to the apex for my liking. I think I shouldn't have stayed there. Then here, I just missed the apex altogether. I go too wide, and at that point I thought I can still push, but likeliness of me still overtaking him, it's a bit low. So I decided to mainly shift my focus at this point, for the Mercedes. I mean, he's behind me. I don't know how fast he is, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So here, through the chicane, I could see him slightly creeping up on me, but I found my exit here very good. He closed up to me, but did not take full curb over there. He went on and immediately back on the track, which made him lose a bit of time. Then here, lap 2, Haas spun out in Le Combe. I thought 3P2, I'm gonna go for it. And lap 3, I just went for the lap. But lap 4, he was closer. Lap 3, the entire time I didn't even notice it, was catching up to me. So I decided to go for more defensive line and just focus on my defense. Keep looking at my mirror because I know he's faster. It's not a matter if I get overtaken, it's a matter of when I get overtaken. But it's always best to try and defend. Try and take as much as curb as possible to not abuse the track limits, but just not break the track limits. Here, I could see him slowly creep up on me, but I could still take the racing line, normal braking, take the curb. I felt a bit slow at the apex there, but still enough to carry me through. Again, taking the apex, taking the exit, I could see him move over more towards the inside, so I decided to take inside myself, defend, but I went wide, left the door open, didn't go for it luckily, he stayed behind me. Here again, positioned myself more towards the center of the track. Got a good exit. Here I went all the way to the left, I saw him moving to the right, so I centered my car in the middle. And he backed out here at the first left of the double left-hander. Looks behind me, I saw a moderate gap, so I decided to still stick for the racing line for this corner. Heavy braking, of course. I always try engine braking, but clearly it was a bit too much because it damaged my engine. Not to the point where I got performance loss, but still a mini heart attack. Here I tried to prioritize my exit for more speed towards Blanchiment, but my exit was not good and slightly disappointed, but still thought there is a defense to be had. And so I went for it. I stayed left here, more towards the inside of the corner and the next corner, Blanchiment. Took the racing line, flat out. Here he goes very wide. I thought he was gonna go via the grass, but he didn't. Took the defensive line and moved towards the racing line in a straight line, no moving under braking. Still kept the position. It was already some very good defense, if I do say so myself. Here, decided to stay for the right lane. I'm not gonna allow him to get inside. Gonna force him to get inside. Heavy braking, hit the apex. Should have rolled out my car a bit more to the left, but I didn't. He caught up to me. I doubted moving to his lane, but I allowed it. I thought I'm gonna go side by side through Eau Rouge. Big ball moment, but I clipped the grass. Luckily avoided the wall, but I got a penalty. So flashed my light to say thank you for the good racing. Here I served my penalty. Better to be quick than not to be quick. I mean, otherwise this is a disqualification. Then now, later on this lap, no, lap 6 already, my bad. Here, took the turn, spun out a bit, quickly on the brakes. I already had an incident like that on lap 5, I don't know why I started recording, it doesn't matter. Here, I decided to follow him, 2 laps to go. He swerves a bit, but ultimately he locks up and I get the position. Not that it matters because he's a lap car either way. Now in this same lap, this Mercedes I was gonna lap, I don't know if he was going wide because skill or because he was letting me through, but I think he let me through. Kudos to him. Clean racing, blue flags, you should let somebody through. It's basic racing and I respect that. And then here, final lap, I slid here, but I was quick on my reflexes and slammed the brake halfway through mid counter steering. Yeah, I decided to just keep going and not take too many risks since the gap to the car behind me was still big enough to afford a few mistakes, but I would rather sacrifice my lap time here than sacrifice a big mistake that can end my race. But what you see here right now is Haas went from P2 to P3,
The gap behind
again
is now
P2,
6.6
spun out.
seconds.
I had to defend from him heavily, as you could see earlier. He won the race. He made up the time the leader to win the race. I think it's amazing. After the race, I congratulated him. He wondered how he pulled off the old Rouge move. I celebrated my podium right here.
Well done, mate. Great win.
It was a
You
decent
deserve that
race.
today.
Yeah. Overall, I was content with how it went. Definitely gonna do more races like this. Hopefully in leagues. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.